All right. Here we are. Here we are
Hey,
again.
hey,
We are here again, and we have a winner.
we do. Day
Welcome
15.
to Basho Banter number 3. I'm David Disdean. We want to, in this episode, we want to go over the finals, do a little recap, do some videos, talk about injuries. Also, we want to go over the final records and the special prizes and who got what. So, without further ado, you want to just roll right into these videos?
Yeah, sure. Let's get going. But first, I want to actually pull up something from day 10, actually. I don't know if you saw this one or not. So, this is actually way down one of the lower divisions, but I don't remember the names. I'll have to pull them up and see if we can figure out who these guys are. But this is one of the downsides to sumo. Oh, there you go. Out like a light.
Oh,
And there's no ringside dock either, so this is unfortunate. And this kid is clearly
getting hit hard.
hurt bad. Um,
Yeah, he's
hopefully they,
struggling.
yeah, struggling is not the word. I mean, you can tell this guy got his clock wrong hardcore. So they
Oh,
actually like pause it for a minute and stuff, but yeah, not good.
yeah,
Some
they got to do something about the. I mean, whether it was if it was intentional, they need to stop that for sure.
yeah. I mean,
Unintentional, I don't think you're gonna be able to stop any of that.
no,
But
no, and
um,
it
it
happens.
should not be used as a tool by
No,
any means,
no.
because you can really do serious damage. I mean, think about all the weight behind that
Yeah.
headbutt.
Yeah, big time.
So,
All right, next up, this is actually from day 14. This is Midori Fuji and Karabayama. This is probably one of the matches I enjoyed. It's a little long, so we'll see if we can skip through this a little bit. But Midori Fuji had an excellent Basho, I think. Probably one of my favorite Rikishi from the Basho. He's just moved up to Makuuchi, so it's his first Basho at the upper level. Um,
yeah.
and just had definitely he got his Kachikoshi. So let's move forward here a little bit. You know, all right, here we go. The dance begins. He's really quick. That's what I like. I mean, I know I've told you before. He kind of reminds me of Haruma Fuji in a way. Just he's got really good speed, leg work. He's strong. He's not real big, but
He's locked up. He got a nice
yeah. I
body
mean,
lock there.
yeah, Kirabayama's got him kind of ready to push him down, but he's just insane how he's holding this off. I love it.
He doesn't have very good leverage. Midori
No.
Fuji's locked in tight, but trying to go for an arm.
Yep. Had a chance there. Now he's got him on the belt on the inside. Not a very good grip. We'll skip through some of this in a second, but apparently there's a wardrobe malfunction in a minute. This is definitely one of the longer.
He's not letting go of that belt.
No, this is definitely one of the longer matches. I'll have to look and see like what was the longest bout in the whole tournament, but this was definitely up there.
Well, with the Gyoji,
Yeah, even without
belt,
the
yeah,
stop, I
it
think
turned
it
out way longer.
yeah, way longer even with that. Yeah, but he's just man. I have to look. What is the height difference between these guys? So close. I mean, just
Oh, he's trying to throw him.
I know it's an excellent, really is an excellent fight. 187 centimeters, 138 kilograms for Karabayama. 187. 187 versus 171, so 15 centimeters? 17? What is that one? 187, 116 centimeters? Yeah.
Man, look at these guys.
I know. So that's the final.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. So at this point, he's got a good outside grip on the belt, but he kind of has to take it off, and this is where I think it's just kind of unfortunate. But we'll skip
I
past.
wonder sometimes if purposely leave the belt loose, so it's
Yeah.
hard to
Grab.
get leverage because you're
Yeah.
slipping with the belt.
Could be. It's. I mean, this is forever that they're setting here.
Yeah,
I think Amadora Fuji just kind of gave
it
up.
felt like a lifetime
Yeah, it did.
when I watched it.
This is 5. I mean, it's 5.5 minutes, and I
And look
actually.
at, they're still kind of struggling to
Yeah.
get.
Yeah. And I don't think Midori Fuji had the same. You see, he lost his grip on the belt right there, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, unfortunate, but still an awesome bout. Probably one of my favorites, even without the other piece.
He's exciting to watch, the
So
Midori Fuji.
So great. It was a great fight. Great fight. So let's see. Next we had this was also day 14. This was Kodoshoho and Tutsuyoshi, Mr. Salt. Someone was making some crack about there being a salt shortage. It's funny because you look at that, and then Midori Fuji had like a pinch. Yeah, this wasn't real long, but it was. I enjoyed this one for sure. We'll put some other bouts if you didn't get a chance to watch all the days. Day 11, 12, 13, 14. We've got some other ones we picked that we'll throw in the show notes.
Oh.
Look at that double outside right there. I mean, that's a tough.
This is when you grab the back of the belt. Nice.
That is so awesome. Throw. I love that reversal at the end.
Ichi.
Yeah, that was an awesome reversal at the end there. All right, so this is up to day 15. So this is Midori Fuji again. Sorry, I'm a fan. And Tobizaru.
I like Tobizaru. You know what Tobizaru means, right?
Something monkey.
Flying monkey.
Flying monkey. Yeah, I read that. Yeah, you were telling me that, and I didn't believe you. I had to go look it up. But they said that's his antics in the ring.
Midori Fuji's really, especially this Basho, man. His matches were really exciting to watch.
Well, he finished up 9 and 6.
He's definitely a guy to keep an eye on.
Well, I would say
exciting. And
yeah, I mean, there's definitely some new. This is what I was hoping for. I kind of was a little
good technique. Yeah. I just don't know size-wise. You know, I don't want to be mean, but he's not the biggest guy around.
He's not, but I think his technique is different than what we saw with Ishiura and Enho, where I think Enho is all about speed. Ishiura was a college wrestler and had a lot more power, I think. So I think he had a little better shot, but. Got him in the face.
Oh, nice.
That's just so much work to move that fast, keep your footing.
That's what you do with those type of guys, though, that are, pusher thrusters.
Yeah, that was awesome.
They're going to just keep coming forward and pushing. Yep. And then you got to set them up, you just kind of fall backward with it and then throw them down. I mean, that's the move.
Yep. So next up we have Akaseyama and Kagayaki from day, day 15 as well. So Midori Fuji ended up at 9 and 6. Tobizaru ended up at 6 and 9.
Akaseyama and
Kagayaki.
Kagayaki?
Yep. This is another one. I mean, Akaseyama also ended up the Basho at 9 and 6.
Hey, he had a good Basho for sure.
Yeah.
This guy impressed me.
Yeah. And he's not
He doesn't look like he's a winner, but you know what? He's a winner.
He's a winner. He's 35, so he's not the youngest guy.
Getting up there in age.
Yeah. So. But it's nice to see him back up here. I think he was in Makuuchi years ago. So he was, let's see. Yeah.
Back in my day.
No, actually, I take that back. It says his career, he was 13 and 17. Career record in. Yes, I don't
Let's see
know
what
if he
happens with Kagayaki.
wasn't up here very long. Yeah.
Akisayama.
2桁の白星と3勝をかけます秋瀬山式守神太夫が合わせます。
Nice.
中に入った。
Oh,
Yeah,
oh man,
that was rough.
that
was
looked close.
That was a nice arm hold there, but
執念で最後網打ちを打っていきました。
Right at the edge.
yep.
どうでしょうか。
So we were talking about
See
this
that?
earlier. This Basho had more close calls, Mono-gi than I think I've seen in a while.
That looked like
Look at it
that
go.
looked like a redo to me.
Yeah,
Torio Nachi or whatever.
yeah, Toranafi.
しぶといね。粘り腰もあるんだよね。
いやもちろん勝てば関東賞ですから。
That's
I
so
mean, that
close.
should have been a Monoi. Did they call him Monoi in this one? I don't remember.
I don't remember if they did or not.
I think that
It's so close. This is one of those ones
because
though
his
that's
left arm, it looks like it touched, but it didn't.
Yeah.
はい。
It was actually going out, didn't touch.
Yeah.
Looks like they touched at the same time.
これが結局なのね。もう
The bellies, the two bellies.
That's so close.
Oh, oh, look at them. Oh man, slow mo guys.
You're right.
なるほど。輝きの方
ただいまの競技について説明
Oh, there's the Monoi.
行司軍配は秋瀬山を有利と見てあげましたが、協議をした結果、秋瀬山の体がなくなるのと輝きが手がつくのが同時と見て取り直しといたします。
取り直しです。
Tori Dayoshi.
さすが北野さんです。
ざっとこんなもんさ。
Nice.
いやこれ取り直しになってどうですか。
Oh yeah, you
Go
know what?
again.
I take that back. So I actually don't have the whole thing on here. I did actually clip the whole thing, but it's like another 2 minutes. So it's actually pretty long. So yeah, Kagayaki wins that in the end. It was kind of an uneventful replay on the restart there. So this one is Trunofuji and Meisei.
This one, day 15.
Yeah, this is also day 15.
鋭い当たりです明生。照ノ富士捕まえました。右の上手、おっと上手が切れた。
I think Trunofuji's just looks so strong, but look at, I mean, Meisei's really tries
Oh,
to hang
goodbye.
in
He
there.
squashed him. He put a little extra.
Yeah, little.
照ノ富士、技能賞獲得です。
And by the way,
これでいよいよ来場所
he's
は
looking good. This Basho. I think.
Trunofuji?
春場所
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
He's
Meisei
looking
actually looked good. I
strong,
actually,
but
I mean,
I
I
can't.
になります。
I'm surprised he had 4 losses.
yeah. Well, so if you look at Trunofuji, he lost to Onosho on day 2, Takayasu, Daisho, and then Takanosho. So,
Yeah.
I mean, those are all pretty decent guys. Obviously, Takayasu and Daisho. So he went up against everybody and did well. Um,
これで今場所の
I think Asanayama is in the same boat though. He lost to Daisho on day 1, lost to Mitakayumi, lost to Takara Fuji, and then lost to Trunofuji. And Takara Fuji's actually can be tough. So it's, you know, he lost against all top level guys as you would expect, but still ended up with a nice record this Basho.
しかし
I called Meisei to possibly be a, you know, dark horse in this Basho, but that obviously didn't turn out.
やっぱり
I think he
Yeah.
ended up 8 and 6, so he got his Kashikoshi at least, but
そうです
or
ね。
but he's wasn't the best.
前へ
He's
前へ
Magashira
Yeah,
7.
Meisei
So,
just it was a little bit too high,
yeah,
できない
so he lost his leverage and all.
but this fight
Yeah.
right here at this point right here, it's like holy crap. He's he's really hanging in there with one foot on the bail. Look at how long he holds that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was impressive.
And then he gives me a little extra. At the end.
これで11番。
Damn.
Yeah.
A lot of weight coming down on you.
That yeah. Alrighty, and next up we have Shodai and Asano Yama, also from day 15 today.
Yeah, Shodai, last several matches, I've been wondering what the heck's going on. He's
Honest-
barely won.
Honestly, I think if you didn't watch
sure
any of the
why.
if you didn't watch any of the matches for him, I think you would think he did a lot better than he actually did. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think if you watch the matches, you're like you said, you're like, what the hell? What was going on here? I mean, look at
Oh,
him.
that was easy win. Easy
Yeah.
win for
Yeah.
Asano Yama.
Yeah.
Shodai
Yeah.
had no chance.
Well, and like you said, you were saying that he was kind of in the way. The Goichi was in the way, but I don't think it mattered.
Yoji was
Yeah,
in the way.
but
Go back.
I think he just
Go
ran
back.
him. I think he just ran him off the road. You can at the end, you can see if we go here.
Yeah, just show the end. Just show the end.
Yeah. So right here, he's kind of in the
Is
way.
it Gyoji?
Yeah.
Okay, he's still in the way.
He is.
And then
He's trying to
Shodai
get.
gives him a look
He
and
does
like,
give him. Yeah, but
dude, are you gonna
Hey.
do something?
you know what though? That's kind of like baseball and other sports. Or refs part of the field. So
No, he
is
should
what
have
it
got
is.
out of the way. And
well, he
you
did. I
don't
mean,
know
he
that
was. I
Shodai
think he was
didn't-
trying to get out of the way.
You don't
but-
know that Shodai didn't let up because the Gyoji was there either.
Well, never
He
give
might
up.
have.
That's on him. I would say then he shouldn't do that. Don't give up because
Yeah.
he's there to play. Get him knocked out.
So Daisho versus Okinomi, day 15.
Day 15, big
All
match.
right, here we go. There's the man,
Yep.
the man of the hour.
I mean, contrast the two. So contrast Shodai versus Daisho and how well
not
Daisho's
even-
been doing. Yeah,
Not even close.
I mean, he's just steamrolled
Like
everybody out of the ring.
midpoint in the Basho, Shodai kind of fell apart, and Daisho stayed consistent. So,
So remember-
that's why, like midway through, I was like, "Yeah, he's
So
he's looking good, strong.
Yep.
He's gonna probably pull it off, as long as he
So
doesn't lose."
who was it I was talking about? Was it Fuji?
All right, Daisho, do your thing. Actually, he already had the Yusho at this point, but
Yeah.
it'd be good to have the win. Kind of seal the deal.
In order for it to have gone any other way, he would have had to have lost today, and Shodai would have had to have won today. And
Right.
yeah, even then, I would have said it should have been Daisho's. They would have had to go to a playoff.
If it was a face-off between Daisho and Shodai,
Yeah, game over.
Daisho wins.
That right there, that's like textbook Daisho. This whole tournament is just
Yeah,
steamrolling
he's just
people
driving
out.
through everybody.
Yeah. So the only two matches that
Excuse me.
Daisho lost were to Onosho and to Takara Fuji, which I was saying earlier somebody else lost to, which was also Takara Fuji's tough.
Hit pause on the
Yeah.
video when you get a shot of
Yeah,
Daisho. Right there.
Yeah.
Pause. All right, go ahead.
No, I was saying that Takara Fuji has beat two of the better people in this Basho. He's
Yeah.
Magashira 2. He's 33 years old, but he had a halfway decent. What did he end up at?
So let's take a look at
9
the
and 6.
Makuuchi division leader was Daisho at 13-2.
Yep.
Then we had three at 11-4. That was Shodai, Asano Yama, and Teruno Fuji.
Yep.
And yeah, those three guys had a shot at it for sure. But they racked up those losses towards the end, and not so good.
The other one that was kind of a Katana Wonka was 10-5. That was kind of just out of the blue.
What was his name?
Katana Wonka. So he didn't
Katana Wonka. Is there a
Yeah.
new wrestler? I don't know.
Yeah. So he lost to Midori Fuji. He lost to Endo. He lost to Akaseyama. And then he lost to two other guys that I'm guessing Hashioryu and Dai Amami. Don't even know who that one is. I think he may have moved up from Juryo just for this. So yeah, he is. He came up to fight. So he didn't exactly have a really difficult card, if you will.
No.
But he did beat. I mean, in all fairness, he beat Terutsuyoshi. He beat Ichinojo. He beat Kirabayama. He beat Aoyama, Yutakayama. So
Oh,
this
they aren't
wasn't bad.
slouches.
Yeah, no, not at all.
No.
But so he was 10-5, and then you had a bunch of guys at 9-6. So we'll see what happens with those guys.
Yeah, so let's take a look. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. So if you take a look and think about predictions for kind of promotions or demotions,
Let's hold
March.
off on that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that later on.
Yeah.
Special prizes. Let's go over that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who got what? So for this tournament, the Sanshou list, the Shukun Show Outstanding Performance Award went to, of course, Daisho because
pretty much always does, I think, right?
Winner. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Kanto Show, the Fighting Spirit Prize, no prize winner.
That surprised me, honestly. That actually really surprised me.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking Midori Fuji for that.
I was thinking
but
him or Akaseyama, either one of those two.
Or Akaseyama, yeah. Then the Gino Show, the Technique Prize, went to Terano Fuji, which that one I really think Midori Fuji should have got.
He did. So actually they gave it to Midori Fuji,
he does. Yes, he does.
Daisho, and Terano Fuji. So they can give it to as many people.
Prizes.
Yeah. And
3 technique prizes.
Yeah, and it's actually a pretty sweet deal too. They get 20 grand basically for that. Do you know that?
Daisho got it.
Yeah.
As well as Midori Fuji.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
2 million yen
so
is the purse for that piece. That's kind of nice.
The Kanto Show. I'm surprised. Let me see that one real quick. I feel like there was at least one person that had a fighting spirit, huh?
Nope.
That's surprising.
Yeah, no, it is. I was
a
little surprised myself on that one.
All right. So let's go to what do we got? Up and coming stars from this tournament. What do you say? Who you got?
Midori
What comes to mind?
Midori Fuji. Who? Midori Fuji.
Yeah, Midori
Obviously.
Fuji. For sure.
I think not up and coming, but I think it was nice to see Terano Fuji getting back into his form that he had previously. We'll see if he can continue that.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Ichinojo actually surprised me. He's, we've talked about him over the years that he's been in, and he's hit or miss horribly. But he had
he definitely is.
He had more hits than misses this time, so ended up at 9-6, which wasn't bad. So we'll see. Who do you have?
Well, I had pretty much the same: Midori Fuji, Terano Fuji, Daisho. You can't forget Daisho. I mean, he's
no, not at all.
Definitely an up and coming star. We'll see how it how it goes. Sometimes you win a Yusho and then you fall apart.
Yeah.
And then
are you mentioning you saying that because of Tochinoshin?
Yeah.
When a Yusho would fall apart. That's my boy too.
Yeah,
it's
really. From Ozeki to let's talk about some injuries. You want to talk about injuries from this Basho?
Well, so Takakei
and what's going to happen potentially for the next one in March? I mean, hopefully things. By the way, the next one is in March. It's March 14th.
Yep.
Through the 28th, and it's going to be in Osaka.
Yeah.
So we'll see how things progress along the way. But go ahead and tell us injury-wise. What happened this one?
Takakei supposedly had an ankle injury on day 3. You can see in some of the later bouts that he looked like he was favoring it, so I buy that, but he wasn't doing well on day 3.
It might have been a different Basho if he was strong and wasn't injured, for sure.
Hopefully he can nurse that thing back to health before March.
Yeah.
Tochinoshin obviously is favoring his knee, you can tell, and I'm not sure why he stayed in, but we'll see. He's really struggled with that over the years, so
we got 3 months to heal. Hopefully.
Yeah, but we'll see. If he's ready to throw in the towel or keep going. Trying to think who else got injured. If there was anybody really big, other than that, it's really more of a matter of the quarantine. So obviously, Hakuho's Heya was quarantined, so that put him out. Couple of the Ishiro and Enho are in lower division, but they were also
what happened
out as
with
well.
Kakaru? He was injured
too. He was
too,
out from a lower back injury he was complaining about. So Not sure what the
Yeah.
details are on that, but we'll see if he ends up coming back in March or not. So there was
We need to get the
a lot.
Yokozunas back and strong, you know? It just makes it exciting,
Well, not
especially
just
Hakuho.
exciting, but I feel like you need them to test the merit of these younger guys or lower level guys
The
getting
Ozekis
promoted.
and the
Yeah,
younger guys.
you want to promote any of these
Komusubi and
Ozekis up
Sakuaki.
or Komusubi or Sekawake up. I feel like
Yeah.
it's not fair if there's not a really strong Yokozuna. Problem is, Kokoru's at his age and injury level and stuff is definitely not where he was in the past, and Hakuho I think's in the same boat. So I would really like to
Yeah.
see at least one really solid Basho from Hakuho this year. I'm really cross my
Yeah.
fingers, but we'll see what happens
Yeah.
with that.
Good.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add to this?
No, it was a lot of fun. This was actually a surprising Basho for me. I went into it kind of because 65 guys are out from COVID and there's injuries
Yeah.
and no
I wasn't sure how
Yokozuna.
it was going to pan out,
Yeah,
but
I
it
really
turned
wasn't.
out well. There were
I,
some exciting bouts for sure.
I did.
Some
I
new
found
stars
some
that
new.
we talked about.
Yeah, I found some new Rikishi to follow and pay attention to, which I think I needed. So, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
looking forward to March for sure.
Cool. All right, well, let's wrap this up then.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for showing up and taking a look.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to see us on the next one. We'll have one coming up hopefully soon down the road. We've got some ideas in mind. We know it's the next tournament's in March, but we'll have a few things along the way to keep us going until then. And then remember to do the thumbs up if you like it and subscribe. That'd be great. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time on the next Basho Banter.
Peace. Thanks.
Peace.